Hello? Hello? Gang? What's happening, gang? Hey, guys. Hey. How's it going? It's good to see you guys. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. There's like 40 billion of you, and I am late. I had to go and feed the cats, and dude, I'm feeling like so sick right now. It's not good. Check that shit out. Thank you, Lord Vidar, for resubbing for 5 months, baby. But that's not all. I actually saw there was other stuff, but I gotta open it up because the feed left, and I don't know what you guys did before I got here. So let me make sure I say thank yous appropriately. What happened? Let's see. We got a raid from Safi. Hello. Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for raiding in before I got started. And then a fucking 5-pack from Ghost? Dude, why do you even do that? I'm gonna ask you that at MomoCon. I'm gonna ask you why you're doing that. You tell me then, because there's no way you're gonna convince me now. How are you guys? What's going on? Who got in here the first? Who was like the door leader? Who was number one? I think it was Tater Tot, right? 20 minutes early? Dude, that's nuts. You guys show up early for stream? Is it just my stream, or do you guys show up early for all sorts of stuff? We know you're sick with those cooking skills. I don't know, dude. This one's gonna be different. This one's gonna be a little funky, okay? You're gonna have to kind of just like accept that this is gonna be very, very unusual per the course of a cooking stream. And on top of it being a cook-along, it's a very unique experience, okay? So you lock in for this one. It's gonna be something, to the best of my ability, very exciting. I feel weird if I show up early. Why? I bet you if you showed up early and you said, is there anyone in here? 2 or 3 other people would be like, oh, me. And then you guys could talk about like, I don't know, orangutans or something. You can do whatever you want. Because there are a few of you that just, for some reason, are always there early. All right. Sometimes I go into an offline streamer's chat and just ask if they miss the streamer. Whoa, what is that? Warrior Werewolf Pilot? Dude, thanks for following, bro. And then Ghost, thanks for gifting a sub to Rascal. Sick. Yeah, hell yeah, guys. You guys got the energy. Okay, this is good. This is what I need. Because I am feeling generally low power, all right? There's definitely, what the fuck is that? I just got sent a recipe from Genshin. I see that over there. There's definitely like an internal battle that I'm fighting, but you guys will help me. You will help me overcome this. All right, if you're ready to see my powerful, girthiest meat upon your screen, please say to me, I eat Legos with power, with your guts. Proclaimed to the world. We have a fucking hype train, baby. Let's eat this shit, all right? Lego me, baby. There we go. All right. I now present to thee my meat for free. Gaze upon it. My Scooby-Doo. Hello. It's good to see you. I am feeling unwell, and I'm sorry. I had to go sleeveless. I was actually genuinely not trying to do this. I wanted to wear my nice clothes today, but I'm getting so hot and feeling bad. So now you guys get to deal with the power, the muscle, because that's the only thing that keeps you from overheating. So deal with it. All right, before we even get in the show, before I start with any of the food, before we do the cook-along, before we do any of that, I do need to ask a quick question, and this is something I should have thought of before. Does anybody know how to open a coconut? I brought this home today, and Kumi says, oh, do you have the tools for opening a coconut? In my head, the only tool you need was like a fucking hammer. I was like, I'm gonna fucking mash this thing. 2 years. 2 years resub from Coomer. All right, what can we do to celebrate 2 years? Everybody, I want you to say in chat, Kumi eats Legos as a 2-year celebration. I haven't even been streaming for 2 years, but that's still very cool. Let her know. Let her know that she eats Legos. She doesn't even chew them. She sends them right down. Use a machete? I don't have a machete. Okay. Somebody said use your biceps. Okay, here we go. You hearing that? Huh? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to perform a magic trick that I've just been informed I get to do. And I've been wanting to do this one, all right? All right, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, all right, here we go. All right. All right, chat. I have a actually, this is genuinely special, okay? I have a genuinely special little move that I'm going to pull here, all right? Okay. Okay. I need you guys to identify which hand has the coconut. Fuck me. Which hand has the coconut? I got a special item in my hand. It's a coconut, I promise. Which one? Okay, all right. I think I've ruined it. I think I ruined the bit. Left hand, left hand. Everybody's saying left. My left or your left? We don't know which one's your left. Right hand? This side? Okay, okay, no. Don't say left, don't say right, don't say left, don't say right. Say Scooby-Doo or rice cooker. Scooby-Doo or rice cooker, come on. I'm just ruining this whole bit. All right, rice cooker? Scooby-Doo, rice cooker? Oh, gang, come on. Surprise, I got 2 coconuts. Check this out. This one I got from the grocery store, and this one is a special one. This isn't even mine. This is a Kumi plushie, which she just received her prototype today, and she let me be the person to show it to you. Check it out, dude. Look at this thing. You seeing that? That's pretty rad. I will admit, weirdly comparable to a coconut. I'm not going to soak it in milk. I saw a lot of people asking me to do that. And I'm not going to, punt it. I'm not going to hurt it. This is actually a very, very special thing. This is essentially the culmination of all of Kumi's accomplishments, many of which, if not literally all of, I've been here for. So I'm actually very proud of her, and I wanted to show it to you guys, and I'm glad she let me. Dip it in milk and throw it against the wall. Now I'm gonna crack this thing's head open with my bicep. Oh, yeah. This one doesn't make the same sound. You hear that? See? There's nothing going on in here. But at least there's something in the coconut. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with the coconut. Maybe, do you think? Who am I kidding? No, you don't. Okay. Everybody say congratulations to Kumi, and to those of you that got the Kumi plushie coming, this is what it's going to look like. And outside of extreme characterization and fun over antics, it's actually very nice. It sits over the fireplace and looks down on me, which is weird. I don't really like that, but that's where it is. And now I'll sit it right here next to this glue. Because I always keep glue by the kitchen. Voila! There you go. Huzzah for Kumi. Huzzah! Wow! That's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't know why we were reminded of that when the coconut came to be. And also, I did not believe coconuts were a real thing until I got one from the store. I'm just telling the truth, okay? I was going to the store, I was buying all the stuff for tonight, and I saw coconuts in like a bin, and I was like, no fucking way. These are real little dudes. It's not, okay, wait. I'm not saying that I thought coconuts weren't real. I'm saying I didn't think they would look as cartoony as they are. Like, I could be convinced very easily you could have put this like up on the ceiling, and then halfway through the stream, it would be like, dunk, and I would fucking pass out, and like the little stars would be floating around my head. It's so cartoony. I don't know. It just seemed like it would be fake when I saw them. In fact, I didn't even think I would be able to hear it. So there you go. We're gonna figure out how to open that today, and on top of looking at our recipe and talking about food, I am going to talk about what to expect from MomoCon on Thursday, and sit right there and strap in, because I'm also going to show you my birdhouses, which I continued to paint just a little bit after stream. I zenned out a little bit, and then I just kind of kept painting just a little bit. And I wanted to show you the results of that. I've got them over there. Does that sound good to you? What the fuck is MomoCon? Oh, bitch, you're so good at asking questions. It's like you're a paid actor, but you're not, which would be, actually would have been more optimal. MomoCon is a convention happening in Atlanta, Georgia, starting on the 22nd and ending on like the 25th, in which I will be at, along with my roommate Kumi. Think you meant KumiCon? Listen, you guys cannot wash out my cat Momo. You can try as you might, but you will never get rid of Momo's name. Try as you might. But I, for you, have a little poster to show to represent the fact that I'm going. I gotta make sure it's the right one. I'm not doing what I did last time, okay? I'm checking my images first. Okay, there we go. All right, ta-da, ha-ha, there we are. This time, without any mistakes, I present to you the anticipated schedule. I'm gonna be streaming live, all right? From MomoCon's convention hall at 8 p.m. I don't have it on this graphic, but it's in the Discord. At 8 p.m., I will be going live from a convention center. And I'm very nervous about it. And so they ask you what you're gonna do on the stream. They make you confirm before you go. And I don't really want to play a game. I really just want to hang out with you guys while I'm there. So I told them Minecraft. So like technically, it's a Minecraft stream. If you need to be specific, technically I have to call it a Minecraft stream. I don't really think I'm going to be playing Minecraft. In fact, I might put like Minecraft in like the top corner and like put like a fucking chicken in front of me. And I don't even think it'll be my Minecraft account. Like I don't think I'll be connected. So I think it's just gonna be like Minecraft is on the screen, but really we're just at a convention and we're talking about it. And I'm gonna tell you guys about all the stuff going on. And then I'll also be announcing just a couple of maybe like meetups and some things to expect at the convention, because as I understand it, there are a number of you guys, even in the chat right now, that are going. And you will have the opportunity to hang out with me, because I like people and will hang out with you if you wish. I also realized one other thing, and this is between you and me, okay? Don't tell anybody this. I just thought about this. Don't tell anybody this. Don't tell anybody this. But I thought about this. You can find me while I'm live. So I was thinking about how, like, the people that are watching, there are a few of you that will be at the convention. You'll be there. Now, I think I'll be in a separate space, but I think there's a non-zero chance that you can, like, IRL stream snipe me. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I am. If you can find me in that center while I'm streaming, I will personally spit on your face. I'm not actually, that's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's a joke. That was a joke. I probably won't talk to you. Don't actually walk up to me while I'm streaming. I think you'll get in trouble with security. I think you're not allowed to. They'll kick me out if they see how I react. What the fuck was that? What? What was that comment? What did you just respond to? I just saw a weird comment. What was that? It's gone. I saw something funny, and you got rid of it. What if someone just stares at you? Then I'll stare back until one of us dies. If you want to, you guys ever see like the old like newscasts where they would stand outside the window and they'd be like, and just like hitting moves in the background? Do that. Do that move. Thursday on May 22nd at 8 p.m. That's when you'll see me, all right? So that's the MomoCon announcement. Technically, again, Minecraft stream, not really going to be like that, but it'll be close. It will be close to that. Someone going to Fortnite dance on stream? I don't know if you guys will be able to see me, though. I don't think you will. Or maybe you will. I don't know. I'm gonna boogie bomb? What the fuck is a boogie bomb? Is this something you put in the bathtub? Oh, Momo POV. You don't know what a boogie bomb is. Buddy, what? That's... What? Okay, can I see a show of hands? Who in my chat knows what a boogie bomb is? Go ahead and tell me. Let me see how out of touch I am. Dress up as Steve for the immersion? I might dress up on one of the days, we'll see. It's like a 4-day thing. What's a boogie bomb? Okay, I'm not alone. No idea. Okay. Now, all of you that know Fortnite, okay. Oh, it's a Fortnite thing, okay. So all of you that know what it is, explain it in a way that I would understand. Bear in mind, I am not 746,000 years old. I'm 26, I'm not stupid. You can just say what it is. It's a dance grenade. It's a dance grenade. It's a dance grenade. It's a dance grenade. It's an impact grenade that makes you dance. Oh, that's what it is. Throw the bomb in Fortnite, boom, everyone dances. That sounds like a made-up story about me at the grocery store. It's like, oh yeah, I was walking in the grocery store and grandma tripped, but I caught her. And everyone clapped. That's what a boogie bomb is. Hey Shadow, what's happening, baby? Look it up. Okay. All right. Can you say dance grenade? Yes. I did. Hi, Momo. Hi, Momo. What's up, girlie? What's up, little baby? Gonna be a little attention hog today. She's just a little attention hog. She needs to be in the business. All right. Take a gander upon my kitty. Yeah. You were just sniffing glue, weren't you? I saw you doing it. Don't pretend you weren't. Yeah, full of lies. How you doing? Oh, genuinely feeling awful. I feel sick, I feel weird, low energy, but every second I've been live, I've been feeling better. So good, but getting to that point. Sweet potato! No! You salty dog! Well, you threw it on the ground, so it's your fault. You were in the business of blaming me for everything. Momo. What? What, is that you that smells like that? Can you guys sniff her? Sniff Momo. Sniff her real quick. You sniffing her? Ha ha, it's her butt. Ah, you sniffed a cat butt. You sniffed a cat butt. Yeah, that's tough times, buddy. That's tough times. Oh, Momo. Oh, Momo. Yeah, that's okay. All right, who wants to see the finished birdhouses? Can I get a H? Fucking cut that out. Cut that out. Big H's. There's so much energy behind those H's. Look at the we just made a ladder. That's what we're doing. Build a ladder, chat. Build a ladder. That's what we'll say. Okay, okay. Build a ladder. That's what we say. If you want energy, climb for it. Build a ladder. Bam! Okay. You want small or big first? Let me rephrase. Do you want egg or skate park? What are we feeling? Egg or skate park? Oh, the baby. Oh, the kitty. You know when I'm feeling bad, and you make sure I don't feel that way. Oh! I thought you were going for the coconut. Oh, you guys. Oh, what? Egg only? Nobody wants to see a skate park? Kind of bumming me out when you say that. I worked hard. Not the lemon. All right, you're about to be in Kitty no time. All right. Momo, clear way for the oncoming. Check this shit out, dude. Birdhouse. And egg in it. I've placed it like this. I got this. This is the blue duck side. This is the mustardy Momo. This is the mustardy bird side. It has all of your comments and requests on the top with big stars such as a PP, my witch hat, so not even your comment, what was supposed to be a goat but just looks like a demon. These are eyes, not boobs. Ball sack. Can't show you the ball sack. This was supposed to be somebody's name, but it actually just looks like it says pregnant. So that's tough. A peace sign, but you guys say I'm sponsored by Mercedes. And then I wrote on, and then I wrote on the back, thanks gang. But I messed up, and it looks like it says thanks gong. So, just one of those dong appreciations. The Egg House. When's Kumi moving in? Well, she has to decide if she wants this one or the skate park. What do you think? Give me a rating. 1 to 13 and a half. What's our numerical value? I'll rotate it like they do in those TikToks. So you guys can decide. Fuck, I really messed up the G. It's got a butthole. 12, 23, 13.5. Hey, that's good. 14. Ban that guy, he doesn't understand scales. 1.35. That's numerically outrageous. 13.5, 23. Haha. Okay, now the next one. Let's just sit this over here because we like visually interesting things on the screen. I promise you this is a cooking show. Somebody just walked in. You know that's what happened, right? Somebody walked into stream. They open up the door. It's like, you know, they walked in. And they see the fucking egg house and a coconut. And Scooby-Doo peeking out, or not Scooby-Doo. What is he? Pooh. Winnie the Pooh sticking his head over the fucking gourd, right? Gourd. And they're like, what? Who's letting this guy do stuff? All right. Here it is. The skate park. Check it, man. Oh, wait, you got to see that up close. All right, check it. Skate park, baby. So the main feature of this one is that there's a skate park on top. It's not really anything else. I actually did really well. See that? Got that half pipe action or whatever. Got the double rail, connects all the way to the top, you know. And then on the other side, 2 blue walls to represent Pong. That's what that reminded me of. It's gonna be sick, nasty. People are gonna shred. It's gonna be rad. But the question is, do you want to live under that? And will birds want to hit sick tricks? I'm betting no. Because I feel like birds don't know what skateboards are. But if I leave a couple tech decks like stowed away in here, I bet the birds will take them. All right, give me a numerical score on 1 to 6. Only 1 to 6 though. If you go above that, that counts as a 0 and I'll be disheartened. 1 to 6. 5, dude, why 5? Okay. Okay. All right. Whoa. Now Momo's freaking out. I'm freaking out. Why would you give me anything less than a 6? Just tell me why, so that I can improve for next time. What do you think when you look at a fucking skate house, skatey birdhouse? There's birds hitting fucking tricks. What do you see in this that could be better? The fact that I didn't buy the skateboards? What's wrong with you? It's too small. You're not living in it. It's for birds. It needs a white BB glued to the side for Pong. But it's built in. It's built into the design. It's right there. Needs more color. Did you run out of paint? Yes. Yes, I did. I couldn't finish it because I had no more paint. So I didn't finish it. I just stopped. I was tired at that hour, and so I just was painting and having fun. I was just laying on the ground painting it. Okay, so whatever. I mean, obviously I used most of the paint on this one. I'm sure you can see that it's a little bit more colorful. I could have painted it like brown, but like whatever. Cats. Hey, Chupacabra, what's happening, baby? Get some delinquent birds in there to rough it up. I left them room for graffiti so they can express themselves appropriately. Okay. Now, on to the main event. Because I think I've talked about all the things that I wanted to talk about. I'm pretty sure. Is that everything I wrote down? Yes. Okay, perfect. We're good. Now we can talk about what to expect for tonight's cook-along. Just to test the waters. I just need to know. Do I have anybody that's going to be doing it tonight? Whose hand will I be holding? Because I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving anybody waiting. Because I have kind of cooked along on this one, and I'm not going to lie, I don't feel like eating. I feel really bad right now, and I'm not hungry at all. Can you just hold my hand anyway? Yeah. There you go. Let's all hold hands. How wide is your hands, by the way? Do you guys have wide hands? I was listening to Kumi talking the other day, and she said her palm is like 2.5 inches wide. Did you guys hear that too? 2.5? Mine are 4. I don't have big hands. I'd eat anything you make, dude. You're the nice American Gordon Ramsay. Forgot to buy ingredients, so I can't. Tiny baby hands. Yeah. Can you fit your fist in your mouth? No. My hand is the size of my head. I can't do that. In fact, seeing her do it regularly makes me feel sick. That's probably why I feel bad. That's not quitter talk, that's fucking reasonable human. I'm not an animal creature, okay? You're weird people. I can't do that. That's my problem, is when I see her do that, she's like, you can't do that? You can't do that? For one, when did you get that accent? And two, no. I can climb walls. I can't eat my own hands, okay? Arar, some members of chat and I had an in-depth discussion figuring out each other's hand sizes because of what Kumi said. So it's kind of odd that you bring this up. Is it odd that I'm bringing up something that made you have a discussion that was yesterday's conversation today? You heard it yesterday, and then you talked about it, and I heard it yesterday, and now I'm talking about it? I had to wait until I went live to talk to you, all right? That hurt my brain, hurt mine to say. Okay, Did you put the banana on top of the apples? Kumi? You see that? What the fuck? Okay. All right. She made a peanuts. I might have done that. I could have done that a couple days ago. I like doing that. Honey roast chicken thigh. That's what we're gonna be making tonight. A recipe of my own creation. In fact, when I created it, I was literally making it on this board right here. I was writing it as I went. So it's kind of a weird one. I've posted the recipe in the Discord, and a couple of you have expressed your desire to make it. Now this is a very, very useful recipe, and one that I'm actually very happy to tell you about and teach you, because it teaches you like 4 basics at once. It kind of covers like everything, okay? But at the same time, it's a very basic recipe. It teaches you a lot of basics without really ever stepping out of that, and I do acknowledge that. It's a 3 oven, 3 oven item recipe. So like 3 of the things you're making, just go right in the oven. And to that effect, I'm gonna start my oven up, get that thing going, preheat your oven if you're cooking with me, because the sweet potatoes have to bake for like an hour, and there's nothing worse than like you make your food, you know what I mean? You've made food, and now that one thing that you started is gonna take the longest. You know what I mean? Do you feel me on that? So I just wanna kinda get those going. I need a little aluminum. Oh, shit, dang. Oh, there it is. Remember to clean? Oh yeah, I'm not using the surface yet, don't worry. What temperatures for the sweet potatoes? Well, for me it's 400. For you, probably 205. That would be my guess. Make sure you wash the exterior of your sweet taters too, buddy, because if you don't, well, that's gross. I don't like that. Okay. Dude, also, what was it like? I was at the store earlier today, and I was grabbing the sweet potatoes. And wait, actually, now I'm thinking about it, I think I just figured out why. Oh, fuck, I know what just happened to me. I was at the store getting sweet potatoes. You got these 2 guys, right? There was a woman standing in front of the sweet potatoes going back and forth to her cart. No big deal. She walks in front of the sweet potatoes, and I was waiting on her. Finally, she gets out of the way, I roll over there, and I noticed that the sweet potatoes smelled like ass. Like, they just smelled like ass. And I was gonna come home and start up stream and be like, hey guys, do sweet potatoes smell like ass to you? So they don't. And now I'm realizing that that lady just farted on all the sweet potatoes. And I just sucked it up right then and there. So that's great. It's really good. Ooh, hot. Okay. Bro got a free whiff. Banned potato. Okay, if you're ever making potatoes in the oven, you need to poke some ventilation holes in them, or else they'll kind of split in a bad way. So what you're gonna do, you can either get a fork, I use a little chopstick action, and then I fucking stab them, all right? If you're ever having a really bad day, you could do this too. You don't even have to cook them afterwards, you can just kind of do it. But I just kind of like get through the day like this, all right? And then when you get really mad, you use the other hand. But don't look weird, because then people will think you're doing it on purpose. Okay. Little rinsey rinse, little wipey. Okay, we'll just leave that like a fucking you know what I mean? Get a little foil, and that's it. Don't need to use a potato, use a person. Mods, watch that guy. What the fuck? Why are you poking holes in the taters again? To vent them a little bit. They'll split if you don't. And that can result in a spilled tater, and it doesn't look very good. Also, I'm a big fan of the corner cross roll up technique. Take one corner, cross it, roll it up, Some people call that a burrito. I think those people are forgetting they're making potatoes. All right, we'll just wait till that's 400. You can put it in now, but you know, why would you? Cool. Okay, from here, it's like 3 layers of preparation are available to you, okay? So we're making honey roast chicken thigh, which you, just imagine I'm pointing to the graph because it's actually right here. Honey roast chicken thigh, baby. Roast squash, which is this dude. And then some rice, and then our potatoes, okay? So once you start one of these things, you gotta start all of them because they all take about the same amount of time. That was kind of part of my design. So you don't wanna start your food too early or else you will have undercooked potatoes. So chat, let me ask you, what do you do when you know you have to wait at least 30 minutes for a food item? What's like the go-to thing? What do you do? No wrong answers, but I want to see if anybody knows the thing that I'm going to do. No, no, we don't cry. What? Who's crying? Prep? Banana break? No, I feel bad. I don't want to have a banana break. Jork my peanuts. I can't do that one. Why are you guys all crying? Do you want to like talk to somebody? What? Put it in slightly earlier so it's done at the same time. Let's do that. Let's put our potatoes in there. I'm gonna put them on the left side because that's where I want my potatoes to go. You can put them on the right side if you feel like being, you know, whatever you feel like. Whatever you want. It's got balls. Yeah, whatever. Oh shit, what's that from? Oh. Have you ever bought a squash before? They are so weird. Half of them have like this big giant like sack on the bottom and like a super long thing. They're very odd. I was scared of them for the longest time. And then I made some squash last time for the recipe and it was fantastic, dude. Actually, here's a better question. No. Okay. All right, sit down. Wait, stand up. Sit down for a sec, okay? Listen to me. We're gonna do a food survey right now, okay? I need very clear, very concise, simple answers, okay? Very clear. How do you feel about parsnips? Never had them. Okay, here we go. Simple. Oh, I forgot my hat. Okay, maybe you stand down. All right, simple, clear, and easy, all right? First question. Do you like squash? If you've never had it, say, I don't know, but you have to say it like that, all right? Say it like the Cookie Monster. Parsnips are so good. They have such subtle flavors. Lots of salt. That's like a weirdly correct answer. And true. I don't know. So none of you guys have had this. Okay. Never did? Oh, dude. Oh, gang. Oh, buddy. Oh, you're going to have a fucking field day today. These are cheap and very good and filling and good for you. And all you need is a little salt, a little peppy, and, ooh, buddy, garlic powder. This solves all your problems. Sprinkle a little bit of that on there. That's cooking, okay? Survey question number 2. How many of you have had a sweet potato? I don't think I had them until like 2 years ago, and that was a new thing for me. I've had the sweet potato side dish that we tend to have for American Thanksgiving, but I learned there are a lot of better ways to have sweet potato. One of them is baking them, and it is my favorite. Garlic powder is the answer to many food problems. Maybe. Hold that thought. Who said that? Treon? Okay, you remember that, okay? In 2 minutes, say garlic powder. I have a whole thing for you, okay? I've had a singular sweet potato fry. Oh yeah, sweet potato fries, man. We call them kumara here. It's a fantastic kumara and chorizo soup recipe. It sounds good, man. I'm not hungry at all. My really garbage school lunch french fries, and it was awful. Okay. Okay, so you guys, you don't really like sweet potato. Okay, well, we can fix that. Sweet potato french fries, though, while reasonably good for you, that's not it, all right? There's better ways. Sweet potato fries with baby back ribs are delicious. Well, maybe it is that. Never mind. All right, last of my very blatantly obvious survey questions, and this one more people will relate to, or you won't, and that'll be weird. Chicken thighs, okay? Chicken thighs. Do you like them? Yes, check yes for yes, and recite the Bible in Japanese for no. You hate sweet potatoes? You're allowed to have your own opinions. I love the protein. That is, you're such a fucking bro. You're like, I love the protein from the chicken. Ah, yes, chicken is my favorite. Fucking. You're not eating the chicken for food. You're eating the chicken for medicine. You don't care what it tastes like. You want to have muscles. You don't give a fuck what it tastes like. If it came out of a tube and you could squeeze it in your mouth, you would. Don't lie. Don't tell me you like chicken thighs. You don't like chicken thighs. You like the fucking power. You like protein. You like food medicine. You don't want any of that. Hot take, thighs are superior to breast? Who disagrees with that? Thighs have all of the flavor and they're juicier. I fully agree. I love chicken thighs. Well, there you go. I have whey protein in my pantry right now, brah. Did you know that your body cannot digest? You're strong. Football. Your body probably can't digest more than 50 grams of whey protein powder within one sitting at a time. You can't do that. You understand that, right? Your body can't handle that much protein from whey before it moves through the system. Do you understand that? Do you know that? Do you realize that? You'll shit the rest of it out, buddy. Protein powder is a good supplement, but you need to have real, you gotta put meat in your mouth, bud, okay? Cool, good job. Chat room. Set a timer for an hour, please. And then somebody else set a timer for 30 minutes, please. That one's way more important. I shouldn't have even said the hour thing, but it's fine. Look, the arms bro knows what he's talking about. I've waited a long time for somebody to affirm my messages. Chicken. Jockey. Turn the stream off. Where's my cursor? Don't follow after I say that. Okay. We can do all sorts of stuff. Let's open the coconut. Hello, men. Hello, friend. Okay. Ghost, dude, thanks for gifting another sub to the gang. You stole my back. Oh, good. Wait, whoa. Why is everybody doing stuff right now? Okay, lots of stuff's happening. Kaylee with a resub for the chicken jockey. Appreciate that one. And then Violent Heart. Thanks for following. Right. I'm going to... So have you guys ever seen that one video of that dad with his kids and he has them like instruct them how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Okay. I am going to open this coconut with your instructions. So you have to... This is a stupid idea. You have to work together to instruct me to open this coconut, okay? So whatever you guys say, I will do what you say. I will follow your instructions, all right? Stab it. Use the... Oh, no! Okay, squash failed. Stab it. With what? Nope. Beat the shit out of it with a hammer. I'm really afraid of it. I'm afraid of this. Clarinet nerd, your internet's being attacked by storms? Get a lightning rod. Use a screwdriver and a hammer. Use the knife at an angle. Grab a chainsaw. Squeeze it between the chicken thighs. Yang. Remember, there's water in there? That's why I'm worried. Squash is a good idea. One of them will be opened. Okay, use a drill. Okay, all right. I get it. We all have ideas, and you're all beautiful and brilliant people. Your ideas, not as much, and that's fine. Let's do this scientifically. Let's follow the scientific process. So first of all, what are we hoping to achieve from the coconut, all right? I want the juice on the inside. I want to drink the I want to be like, oh, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have done that. I want to drink the coconut, I want to drink the coconut water, coconut milk, whatever. I shouldn't have done that. I want to drink the coconut milk, okay? So I don't want it to pour out, all right? I want to drink the coconut milk, okay? I just want to drink the coconut milk. So the way that I got to do it is I got to find either, what if I just jab a straw in there? What? Fucking stupid. This is not gonna open for me. Hey, atomic squid. Okay, cool. So that's what I thought would happen scientifically. That's not going to work. Fucking whatever. Is he stupid? Maybe. Okay. If you guys know so much about open up coconuts, then give me the exact first step. Everybody so far has been telling me to fucking stab it with a knife. I don't know why you think that's gonna work. This is solid. You just blowing from stupid town? Freddie told me. I'm looking. Grab the knife. Hold it with proper form. Hold it with proper form. Grab the coconut tenderly. I love you. Use the sharp edge of the knife at an angle to cut around the top of the coconut and open it. You telling me my knife can cut through this thing? Grab a hammer and a screwdriver. Okay. It does look like there's a place on it to stab a straw in. That's what I'm saying. It looks very strawable. Okay, let's go for the tender opener. We got, okay, we have a knife. I have a knife. Okay, so you claim there, what is this, the butthole or is this the head? Just put it behind your car tire and back up. That's what I want to do. Sorry, I've lived in an island for multiple years. Yeah, that's why I'm listening to you. Okay, so is it knife this end? Knife the pokey end or knife in the hole? Actually, pokey end. All right, here we go. Tender. Yeah, I don't know about all that. You catching my drift? I'm gonna start a fire before I fucking cut this open. I don't like where this is going. Yeah, I don't either. That's what I said earlier with the machete. So what the fuck? The eyes are soft? All right, this is actually going to be careful. The eyes are reasonably soft. My streamer can't read. Bitch, there's 340,452 messages. How am I supposed to read them all? Grab the sword. Put it behind your tire. Okay, I see that one a lot. Get a drill, okay. Caveman over. We're doing science, all right? This is supposed to take 30 minutes. We need it to take 30 minutes. So, okay, take knife, pointy end. Yeah, I don't like the way that skates. See that? I don't ever trust skating, all right? I don't trust, When my knife wants to go, whoop, then we're done. We don't play that game anymore. You know what I mean? Hold it with proper form. Use the sharp edge at an angle to cut around the top. Maybe the tippy top? Bro, you're crazy for that. You know what bothers me though is I think Kumi knows how. All right. That's flexing my knife too much. Where's your coconut husking pickaxe? I said something rude. This is painful. Somebody send me a video. Let's watch a video on this. Because I didn't even think this was a real thing, all right? You want the real answer? I do. I really do. I bet you I could just like split it with like a hammer. Use the back of the knife? Do you have a knife you're willing to say? Fucking no, what? What? Hammer around the equator. Oh my God, in my garage and find a hammer. Let's just fucking hammer this like we wanted to. I have a hammer out here. I have a mallet. Okay. Okay. Well, this will have to do. Okay. So I think I have the answer. I believe this will work. Okay. Here we go. It's not working. Hammer around the equator. What, the fucking planet? This is so fucking stupid. Okay. I sent a link. You gotta send it in the Discord. That's the only way. This theoretically should work. Okay. So when we refer to the equator, I noticed there's a very like visible like line. Yeah? Like there's like a seam, like a ball sack, right? Do you want to see my like ball sack seam? You see that? So like that's what I would think would be an equator, right? But if this is the top, then the equator is here. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it cracks the other way. Yeah, that wasn't clear at all. Our streamer's a caveman. Your streamer is from Ohio. Where do they have coconuts growing in Ohio? Sent the thing, please watch it. All right, let's do this. All right. We are going to watch a video on how to open a coconut. And you know what? I'll do it from my phone because I'm a really cool guy and I like phones. Let's just watch this. Let's just see how it goes. What if we find out that the way is really simple and up until now everybody's been punking me? Oh, it's a short. All right, let's watch it together.
Here is how you do it.
I like this music. It's a really cool song. Okay. Okay, but I don't want to see what's on the inside. I like how you guys are saying I told you, like you fucking told me to. You didn't say play it a funny little song. You said fucking hit it. Whatever, all right? You told me. Shut up. Who cares? Who cares? Whatever. All right? Here we go. Let's do this thing. Along the equator, all right? Harder? Oh! Yeah! Yes! Oh! Oh, it's juicing all over me. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Oh! Oh! No! Yeah! Okay, now I can make horse sounds. perfect. Yes. Okay. Okay. There's like pieces in me. Okay. All right. I don't even like coconut. I'm kidding. I love coconut. How do I eat this? Dude, I was afraid I was have to bring out the big hammer. I had a huge hammer ready. Okay, so how do I eat this? Also, that smells good, but there's a bunch of stuff in it. I've never seen someone so happy about a coconut. Well, then you aren't happy enough. Why aren't you happy right now? You need to be clapping. You need to be like, oh, coconut. You know what I mean? Find joy. Why are you guys acting like it's not a big deal? Dude, look what I just opened. This is a real food. Like, there's stuff in this. Okay, so how do I eat it? Do I just like... What do I do? Can I just like fuck it up with a spoon? How do I eat this? I'm just gonna fuck it up with a spoon. People are like, no, don't do that. Why is he eating it like that? Oh, buddy, this ain't worth it. No, who designed this? Okay, well, all right. It's not very good. Quit eating the ingredients? Well, fucking, what do you think it's for? It was the event that you just witnessed was me cracking it open. All right, that was the thing. Technically, that's coconut nut. Technically, that's coconut nut. Technically, a coconut penis just came in your mouth. Technically. No, it didn't. No, it fucking did not. Why do you want me to feel weird about eating coconut? It's not what happened. Fucking scientifically speaking, a coconut just busted in your mouth. And you're drinking it. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on, right? Don't clip those things. You're so stupid. Okay, well, now that I've got a busted open coconut, should we put something in it and drink out of it? That sounds kind of good. How do I tell it to stop being so hairy? I don't need all this hair on it. Let's drink out of the coconut. Let's do that. Quick question, why you need a coconut? To entertain my audience. Yeah, any good reader would have noticed by now that this is not in the recipe. This is just a fucking coconut. Hi to first-time viewers. There are no first-time viewers. There are none. They left. All right, let's have a drink. Aha, buddy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna drink pineapple juice out of a coconut. Hold. Oh, it's pouring all over my foot, but it's fine. I kind of liked it. Okay. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. It kind of looks like I used the coconut to pee, but it's fine. Check it out, buddy. Coconut with a drink in it. This is fine. I don't have an umbrella. I don't have, oh, okay. Coconut with pineapple. Would you drink this? I'm a bit wary of honey chicken, but it seems to be quite popular in American recipes. Well, that was fucking good. Didn't last long. Okay, we'll sit that there. Ooh, baby. Honey and chicken is like very, very common here. And I'll tell you, the big reason why is because honey, the sweetness of honey, complements the acidity of vinegar so well. And so many American recipes use vinegar as their sour and nothing else. They don't get it from anything else. So it's very common. You get so many people that are just like, I really like the tangy sweetness, right? But they only want to get it one way. Could have made Puerto Rican staple pina colada. I mean, coconut, you know what I mean? Didn't realize there was a vinegar element. Yeah, apple cider vinegar, the most prominent of all in my recipe book. All right, what's our timer looking like? Does anybody have a timer right now? What's the word right now? I have delicious. Oh, good. Why am I hitting a fucking pose? What's the timer? Who set an hour timer? Somebody set an hour timer, right? I really hope we did do that. Oh no. Oh shit, did we not set a timer? 46 minutes left, but I started 7 minutes late. Okay, 53, so 41. We could, if you guys are ready, we could prepare our chicken and our squash and then get those going. All right, you want to do that? If you want to see some meat prep, let me hear you say meat prep. Meat prep me, baby. And I'm gonna get it out because I really hope you do say that. But wait, there's more. I need to give myself my appropriate attire for cooking, or else we're gonna have some issues. Bam. Okay. All right. Whoop. Boop, boop. Cool. Meat prep. Meat prep me, baby. All right, we're gonna prep our chicken thighs after we cut up the squash. So it's kind of a lie, but it's also not a lie. I want to use the same cutting board, but I don't really want to have a washing time for the chicken and the board and the squash and you know what I mean, right? So let's go ahead and wash up our squash. We're gonna clear it out and then we're gonna put it on a pan. So let's just rinse off the outside. When you roast squash for a long period of time, they get soft and you can actually eat it with a spoon. So you don't really got to worry about skinning it. You might think you have to, you don't have to, okay? Write that down. He's got the apron on, he's serious. Yeah, I'm just always. All right, let's get ourselves a couple of pans. That one looks like I'll use it. Pan. And then let's get a little foil on the pan because, you know, I don't like when things touch things. Okay, all right, wha-bam. And then we need a knife, preferably one that doesn't have coconut hair on it. That would be you. Okay, we're gonna cut this up into probably like 1-inch cubes is what I'm thinking. So when you cut this open, you're going to find within it a bunch of seeds and nonsense, all right? And you don't want those seeds and nonsense. They're not very tasty and they're bad and they are hard. So we're gonna cut this in half long dong style, all right? Let me hear you say that back to me. What did I just say? Who's paying attention? How are we cutting this? What's the style? That's right, long dong. We're cutting this long dong style, which means we're gonna cut it down the length, all right? Long dong. Be very careful, there's a lot of easier ways to do this because it's squash and it's tough. So you kinda gotta like fight it, but you can just hammer that bitch in there. I'm kidding, that's not how you do it. You start on the end. And you push down. Chop into it. Once your knife goes in, you can insert it into the cut, press down, and then chop through the hard part. Or you can cut the hard part off first, but I don't ever do that because that shit's hard to look at, okay? Take it from the other side. Ooh, hey, if you're not confident with your knife skills, cut it slowly into cubes. You don't got to do the long dong style way. This just makes it easier to take seeds out. Do you hear me? You don't got to do it this way if you don't feel confident. I just realized that this is like knife confidence 100%. If you're not there, don't do it, okay? Oh shit, I should have done this for, oh wait, I didn't think about this. I should have done this for like Gentle souls. Okay, well, either way, long dong style yields that. You get to do that, which is fun. And you just scoop those little dudes out of there. Kind of like pumpkin, you know what I mean? Huh. Oh, yeah, okay. And then I'm just gonna go over to the old fucking thing and scoop it. And you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna cut mine into cubes. I'm gonna bake it like this. I wanna be experimental, okay? So I'll rewind, I'll go slow, and we'll talk about it here in a second. So don't worry if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I just gotta scoop these little poopers out, and then we're good, okay? Because I realized this could actually be a little bit better on the plate. This might look better, and appearance is everything. You know what I mean? It's not about looking good when you're on a TV show. It's about tasting good. That's the opposite of what I just said. So reverse what I just said, and then say it back to me. Okay. That's one. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling experimental. So what I said I would do is I was going to cut up all of this, right, into 1-inch cubes. I said I was going to do that. You can still do that. Or alternatively, if you want to be like me, you can cut them in half just like this or into quarters and then lay them out on the sheet like this to bake. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it because I really want to scoop out of this, right? I want it to have that like scoopable vibe. I think it's gonna look cool on the plate. So that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, who doesn't like the color orange, right? Big bright orange? You kidding me? You know, what do you think of when you hear the color orange? Don't say prison. Don't say traffic cones. Don't say fires. Don't say Among Us. Okay. Scooped it and pooped it. Well, I didn't do that last part. Bam! Cool. I blacked out. I don't deserve my A. You didn't really get an A, but it's cool. You can call yourself an A student. You never really had one. I don't like orange for sports reasons. I respect that. Okay. We are going to go ahead and season these guys up now. This is what I want you to do. I want you to take a little olive oil. Okay, not much. You do not need much. We're gonna take a little olive oil, and you know what? Let's do it in a more fun, organized way. That looks cool. You can drizzle. I'll do it this way for fun. Take a little olive oil, get them in a little bowl, and we're gonna brush some olive oil onto our squash. And I think my brush is in here, right? Yes. Brush me, baby. All right, here we go. Take your olive oil and just brush it on the surface. All up in the crevices, all up in the goodness, all right? Just brush it. Kind of Bob Ross. You know what I mean? Okay. Now that you've done that, let's just set that off to the side. We're gonna take some large, coarse kosher salt, sprinkle that on there. Be generous, buddy. You want this to taste like food. And if you don't, it's gonna taste like Halloween on a sad day. A little bit of fresh ground pepper. All right. Oh, grind it, baby. Cool. And then last, and this is where all the flavor sensation happens, a little bit of garlic powder. And I wanted to talk to you guys about garlic powder. Do you know how they make garlic powder? I'll give 200 points to whoever knows how garlic powder is made. 200. Because I just learned. Full coating, all right? You feel me? Oh, shit, dang. That's not supposed to be spilled. All right, cool. They powder garlic. They crush it. They dehydrate it. It's the skin. It's the skin off of the garlic. It's not the garlic pieces. It's this part. They grind it up. I just learned that. I did not know. The more you know. Okay, That's done. We can sit this out of frame and off to the side. Don't be too concerned with that. Oh, I dropped it. And then let's go ahead and get another pan. This one's gonna be for our chicken. All right. This is funny because it's gonna be very similar to what you just experienced, all right? So the chicken, once again, we're gonna get some foil on there. You don't have to do foil, by the way. I kinda like it. You know what I mean? Makes it easier to pull stuff up, and also, who doesn't like playing with foil? You know what I mean? Foil's kind of just like fun. You ever make one of those big giant foil balls and throw them at your sister? I did that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get a bag for my excess thigh because I'm not gonna need that much, but that's okay. Or I forgot to tell you, I beat Godric in Elden Ring after 86 deaths. Dude, that's rad. What did you learn? Okay, I want to open up the chicken thighs. We're also going to talk a little bit about chicken thigh prep. Are you listening to me? Are you fucking listening? I just thought about that. You might not even be paying attention. You know you need to be listening, or you're not going to get a good grade. All right, we have raw chicken now present. We have to disinfect surfaces, but don't worry because life is like that. All right, it's dripping. That's fucking grotesque. I'll take this over here. All right. Okay, here we go. Chicken thigh 1 and chicken thigh, yeah, we'll do this one. Chicken thigh number 2. Okay, lots of skin. There's my bag over there. All right, I'm gonna do this over here by the sink. It's a little bit easier to clean afterwards. But don't worry, just chill out for 1 sec while I do this. So chicken thighs have a big bone in them. I don't know if you've seen, but there's a big bone under that skin, which is also kind of an advantage for chicken thighs because they got the skin. But that bone yields a lot of flavor when it's baked, okay? Really, when you cook a chicken thigh in any way, a lot of flavor comes out of that thing. And that's why I'm operating on chicken thigh priority right now. But also, and I don't know if you guys realize this, chicken thighs are like mad cheap compared to everything else. 4 chicken thighs, which is more than enough meal, for me was $5, okay? $5 to have 2 meals is actually pretty amazing and nothing to scoff at, all right? Chicken thighs. So that's why we like them. 30 minutes is up. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you for keeping a timer. Appreciate that. Dude, I could just beat the hell out of a coconut. Did you even know that? They better be cheap when they outnumber people like 3 to 1. Are you eating people? What? Bone and chicken thighs even come with handles for eating. There you go. Sure, good perspective. All right. Here's how we're going to prepare our chicken thighs. This one also very similar to the last one. I'm trying to go for as easy as possible. Just a little salt and pepper and a little olive oil. And that's all we're going to do, okay? So go ahead and get your chickens in the center. You're going to brush them again with olive oil, just like you just did. This is not a very complex recipe. It's actually as easy as it gets. You're going to put just a little bit of olive oil on them, okay? You're going to salt and pepper them. I wonder if those thighs are from the same chicken. If that chicken had fucking bow leg, maybe, yeah. This thing is not similar at all. And then watch your language. Then you get your handy dandy towel. And you hold it with that because you got chicken fingers and you don't want to touch stuff. All right. You take your chicken thigh and you place them skin side down. The olive oil stops them from sticking to the pan. You place them skin side down onto your oil, okay? And then once again, brush the other side and salt and pepper it, and buddy, you know what's gonna come next, okay? Justice for bow-legged chickens. Well, chickens don't care. I eat them. I personally use adobo and garlic powder Dude, go crazy. So the point of this recipe is to be like as inexpensive and as accessible as possible with the greatest amount of ease. That's what I was going for with this. Also, I didn't feel like cooking, but I wanted to have a full plate. So that's what I made, right? So you salt them, get nice and thorough. Take your skloober, pepper those things. All right, great. That's the day. Now eat them. Just get in there and eat them. Go crazy. Don't eat raw chicken. Get every inch. Baha. Okay. Now it's going to be kind of freestanding. I need to get the rice maker going before we get the chicken in there because rice takes about 30 minutes, okay? I've got this cool, like, colorful rice. You don't have to have colorful rice, okay, bud? Your rice can be boring, but my rice has color, and color is beautiful. So let's put a little bit of that in there. I'm gonna use this thing, the measuring thing. I don't know what it's called. And I don't need that much rice. Chicken and roast veggies is my go-to. I don't know what I'm wanting to cook, but that's my point. Okay, so we're gonna just lightly rinse this off one time, and then we're gonna add our chicken stock to it. And that's what's gonna give it all that good. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Nice light rinse. Okay. I can get a little more of that out of there. Okay. Put that back in there. Now, like I said, I'm gonna do chicken stock with mine. I don't know if you guys know this, but in your rice cooker, you can put broths and stocks and flavor station, baby. And you can just put that in there and people won't even talk about it. They'll just let you do it. So I'm putting chicken stock in there. Cheap, buy one, get one chicken stock, okay? Loading it up, plugging it in, because I'm afraid of doing stuff while it's powered, because it's gonna fucking shock me. And then I'm power that bitch on, and then let's do white rice. Any progress on getting your custom knives? No. No, I'm still working with my, my basics. No custom knives yet, but I mean, maybe when I've like done a little bit more to earn them. You know what I mean? Because I really haven't done very much. All right, we need to clean up our contaminated kitchen because there's a bunch of chicken everywhere. So we're just gonna vacate some of this stuff to a safer area and then get on it. Do you think the dinosaurs would have tasted good? I would have eaten dinosaur. Do you have an opinion on stainless steel pans? I think people stand to benefit a lot from stainless steel because they're so fast and so hardy and they hold their heat so well. But you also can't drag them around and you can't use tools that can hurt them. And generally speaking, they're easy to damage. So you gotta like really know what you're doing and want them. But then when you have them, they're amazing. I bought, well I didn't. I helped my mom buy some for my dad and he loves his. But my dad's been cooking longer than I have been cooking. So, you know. Oh, baby. Why am I getting excited fucking cleaning the wood? Why am I over here like, oh yeah, wood? I think you can tell that I'm feeling like sick because I'm over here like excited that the fucking cutting board is being cleaned. What? I don't love wood. I mean, like, I guess I do. Okay, that's not, you're making me say things weird. I'd love to eat a Spinosaurus. I imagine they would taste good, but I wouldn't eat them. What, are you like a dinosaur rights fighter? What do you mean you wouldn't eat them? If I gave you an alligator, would you eat that? A crocodile? Thank you for the real answer. Well, I mean, you're asking me because you want to know. What, do you want me to just clown on you? Yeah, I love stainless steel because when I chew on them, it doesn't hurt my teeth as much as I get from the other ones. Alligator tastes amazing. Alligator also is like not a bad texture. Would you fight a person for your rice cooker like I? My rice cooker is about to die and is horrible and ruins all of my food all of the time. So no, in fact, I would fight them to take it from me. Okay, chicken is going into the oven. Chat room, I need you to set a timer for me. Set a 10-minute timer, please. Please and thank you. After 10 minutes, I'm gonna flip it around, okay? And when it gets rotated, that'll be the good stuff. By the way, this lemon, not in the recipe. Forget that guy. I'm gonna preemptively pull out a pot for the purposes of our honey roast sauce, but we're not using it just yet. We'll use it in a minute. Timer set. Arar, I have news. Oh, buddy, I hope it's a car. Well, what is it? You could have given me a 5-second answer, but you gave real reasons. I learned. Listen, if anything is true about me, I am an educational clown. All right? I don't have bone on my chicken thighs. That's convenient. That means you can just, you know, you can just. All right, how much money to take a shot of honey? Why is Arar jacked? Because he goes to the gym every single day. Because I believe in mental health, and the gym's the best place to fix it. Armpit. Cora. I need like a jacket. You just like put for free? Cora, what? Aren't your armpits out actually? I believe I was looking at your armpits like yesterday. Your armpits are out. Like I wasn't looking at them, I saw them. They were in the room with me, but I wasn't looking. All right? You're making him self-conscious. All right, okay, all right. Cora, every time I go into your chat and you notice me, sometimes you don't notice me by the way, and I say things, and then you don't say anything, and I'm like, oh, Cora hates me. But when you do notice, you're like super nice. Everybody go follow Cora right now. Cora is like my, this isn't rude, this is actually a great compliment. Cora's like my baby sensory streamer. I watch Cora when I'm working. It's my entertainment TV. I don't really have a lot of streamers that I watch. I try and avoid watching streams, but the people that are really nice to me, I watch. It's hard to keep up with sometimes. You're telling me. All right, how much money to drink some honey? Oh, it's already open. How much money to drink some honey? I'm watching 6 streams right now. Sometimes you're live when you're watching people. I've noticed that. That's pretty intense. You know what I mean? 5 subs. How much honey, though? No, this has to be a fair exchange. How much honey? How much honey? How much honey? Oh, we got to put the squash in. Okay, we're good. I forgot about the squash. So squash is going to go ahead and go in. Put this on the bottom rack if you can, in the center. All right? Be very careful, please. Okay. Oh! Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I burned my finger. It's cool. I love your nuts. Oh. Thank you. They were given to me by a very kind, generous viewer. I drank honey yesterday for a quick boost. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get a shot glass. Let's take a shot of honey. See what happens to us. What if I turn into a bee? It's a waste of honey. Fucking honey all over my hands. Dude, bees threw up for this. What am I doing? All right. All right, here we go. He's flexing, that's why he's wearing a vest. Does it look like I'm wearing like a military vest? I'm not. It's just, I'm feeling sick today and I'm like overheating, so I had to wear no sleeves today. But whenever I do that, people notice my nuts and my armpits are free flapping. Yeah, I think this is called These Nuts, and you can receive them. You step on a dog? It's gonna turn your health around. Chad is giving you medicine. All right, Chad, can I get a countdown?
5, 4,
Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! All right, yeah, go!
3,
Yeah!
2,
Really loud though.
3,
They're not even counting a little bit.
4,
They're not even counting at all.
3, 2,
They're not counting.
1.
Oh, they're all counting now. Oh. Bam. What?
Give me my
Whoa. Little cock.
Give me my big cock back. Finally, I can take. Give me my cock back.
Well, I need to check something.
No, you're getting a little. You're the cock is little now. Give me it.
They can barely see it.
Oh, give me my big. Oh, give me my big cock.
Oh, man. I can't even see
Dude,
little
that
cock.
thing's huge, basically.
Yeah, I liked it that way. I got the fucking Minions version. Its mouth isn't even big enough for my big finger.
Did you stick your finger in his mouth?
So when I'm stressed out while I'm streaming, I put my finger in that thing's mouth and I walk around. Yeah, this dude's not the fucking police.
Fine. You have one now.
Okay.
Or. Maybe.
I'll take the cock. Because I can't put that in my pocket while I'm cooking. I'll get it dirty. I'll get my cock out.
Maybe.
Let's talk about something else.
Maybe. Sit her up on the fridge.
You want to put her on the fridge? Okay.
See how it looks up there?
What if I dropped her in the honey?
Oh.
I'm just joking.
You don't hold her like. She's. Here.
Oh, so delicate.
Why'd you put her. Oh.
She's not even in frame.
She's gonna fall.
She's not gonna fall. She got balance. Voila! That's gonna be an Easter egg for anybody that's not aware. All right.
It's pretty obvious, actually.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Can I have some fresh coconut? How was it?
Oh, it's fine.
It's coconut-y. It's very bitter.
It's bitter?
Most of the time. It's like. What's that in chat? Is that
It's Cora.
Cora?
Yeah, it's
Hi,
Cora.
Cora.
What's the bald elf with a wig doing up there?
Did she fucking say that?
Yes. And she says hi, all happy.
I'm not bald.
Well, that's because you're wearing a wig.
Cora's a little rat.
Cora is a rat.
Can I have some? Give me some coconut.
Cora's a small rat.
Give me some coconut.
Do you know how to eat it?
Give me that, dude.
I'm asking because I don't know.
Oh.
Not so you patronize me.
Can I have a spoon?
All I did with mine was pee in it.
Can I have a spoon? What the fuck?
Yeah, you can have a spoon. I was going to ask you if you wanted one, but then you said, I know how. It's pineapple juice out of a coconut. Tell Kumi she's a chicken and specify it was me who said it.
Who said that?
Me.
Who?
Me. Specify it was me. Me. I said it. No, not Miku. Miku didn't say that. I said that. Me. You know, I feel like we set a 10-minute timer, and I definitely think that 10 minutes has already happened. Like, I'm feeling it in my system right now. So I'm just gonna, oh shit. I just realized my gloves are under her. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. Please don't do anything rash.
Okay, no, just give me her. Give me her. Trust
What do you think's gonna happen?
me. This one's good.
What, the coconut? That's right. 1 minute left. Oh yeah, baby. Okay.
Throw her back. I don't want her in there.
Oh, you don't want her in the kitchen now. Now you're afraid of a working kitchen.
Did you show her like? Did you show like her big fucking like?
Yeah, I compared it to the coconut. Minute 20. Okay, thank you guys. All right. Okay. Do you guys have stuffed animals in your house? Do you guys have any of those? I recently redecorated my room, and on the right side, yeah, you guys probably remember this, like above the television, I've decorated that space. I think you'll get to see it on the next stream. Oh, like in a week though. Stuffed Gengar, stuffed Squirtle. Why do we all have Pokemon? What was the 10 minutes for? 10-minute timer is to rotate our chicken. So once that timer goes off, we're gonna rotate our chicken, set a new timer for 15 minutes, and we're gonna work on our sauce. You guys don't have one? I have crazy dogs. You don't have like shells? Crochet roast turkey? Dude, that sounds awesome. What? Phoenix just said a blender is close to a jar. I should have put her in the blender. Ah, God damn you. Listen, Phoenix, when you have good ideas, you got to tell me about them. You can't, gatekeep. Timer? I'm kidding. All right, go ahead and set a new timer, gang. Give me a new timer, baby, for 15 minutes. Ooh, feeling powerful in here. Tom Bombadil, baby. All right. New timer for 15. Fuck was that sound? Yeah. I'm making enchiladas for my dinner. Dude, I loved making enchiladas. What was that, 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. Would you guys rather have wizard powers or Pokemon? Which one? So like assuming that it's a magical world, you have the magic, right? You're not one of the losers. All right. Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. Wizard powers?
Why don't you not have your own fucking?
Well, because Pokemon are awesome. You telling me you wouldn't want to have your own Pokemon in the house? Think of what Mr. Mime can do. You ever see those videos? He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. Wizard powers? No, you can't have wizard Pokemon. You can't cheat. You would say both. No, say Pokemon, TT. You know you want Pokemon. Dude, you would be like a fucking genius. They would hire you in the government. Wizard and then magically make Pokemon. No, you would make weird like half Pokemon. Can wizard powers make me less lonely? No. Yeah, they can. Absolutely. You can make golems or fucking drones. Whatever, who cares? I'd rather have my own inherent powers than relying on a creature. Yeah, but what if you could like... Never mind. Don't say it. Never mind. Okay. We are gonna make the sauce, and it's very easy to do, but I will have to look at what I wrote down, because I had it written down while I was making it, so I have to look at what I said. It's very easy to make sauce. Especially this one. Oh, that's what I said. Okay. If you are making this with me, the simple ingredients that you'll need are like a chicken seasoning. You can make your own. A little honey. And a little apple cider vinegar. You don't have to use apple cider, but I like the sweet tang. You know what I mean? I don't want Pokemon to be put to work and become slaves. Society has a hard time with rights. Yeah, but like wizards would just fuck shit up. Are you telling me that if fucking old Guthrie came down from the mountain and smote the people with his psionic lightning, you think he wouldn't then continue on to have people carry him back up the mountain? He's got fucking psychic lightning, buddy. He's not doing anything for himself. What are they gonna do? Resist? Magic fingers! You know what I mean? Like he's not worried about you. Whereas Pokemon don't have rights. But he would have a good reason? No, he wouldn't. You guys need to watch the Pokemon nature documentaries. What's that? Is it like an imaginary world where it's a documentary on the Pokemon? That sounds pretty cool. Wizards because I want my own war crimes, not depend on animals. Okay, all right, okay. So it sounds like the people that want wizard powers just want to fuck it up on their own. Whereas, I guess the people with Pokemon, it doesn't really sound like anybody watching has good intentions. Did you notice that? I don't feel like anybody just now said anything positive in general. Like, nobody was like, ah, dude, I want to like hang out with Pokemon. This sounds awesome. Pokemon World. Everybody's like, I want to just like fucking destroy the world and be evil. I want to commit crimes. I want to start wars. I want to dominate the planet. Hey man, that's what I said? Yeah, exactly my problem. Exactly my problem. You didn't really help your case there. Okay, let me check my recipe that I wrote down. I want wizard powers to terraform the Arctic so we can all live. Okay. What would be your main element if you guys were a wizard? Think primordial wizards. We got lightning, water, fire. You know those things? Okay, hang on. Let me look upon my recipe. Ha ha. Okay. Third cup, quarter cup, seasoning. How good did I write this? Get a little pot, add your honey, vinegar, and chicken seasoning. Medium well. Stir it. Okay, stupid. Nature? Nope, gotta be specific. You can't do nature. Yeah, you can do nature. But that's just like a druid, you know what I mean? Lightning? Like Jay from Ninjago. Would you be a ninja wizard? You mean water, earth, fire, and air? Oh man, that's such a better question. Okay. I'm gonna turn on this little pot. I'm gonna get this guy to a very low, we're gonna say medium low, and then go one lower than that. Medium low on this pot, and we're gonna add some stuff to it, okay? I'm gonna eyeball out a little over a third cup of honey, okay? Hang on, we're cooking. I'm gonna eyeball out about a third cup of honey, which is a lot of honey, just so you know. And there, okay. And then for the vinegar, I'm gonna make this a little bit more precise. I could eyeball this, but I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do 5 tablespoons, okay? Water so I hold all the power. Why would that work? Are you gonna bloodbend? Hang on, don't keep this conversation going without me. You wait for me. Okay, 5 tablespoons, they're generous. 5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, third cup of honey, give or take. You know, just don't stress it too much, buddy. It's gonna turn out all right. You get to kind of taste it also. So once it gets a little bit hotter, you'll stir it up, you get to taste. What's happening? Jameson's continuing the sub that they got from Fern. Can I get some let's fucking goes in chat, baby? Big power! Just for that one specifically. We've had tons of support today, but go crazy on that guy. Just that one specifically. All right, and then also I'm gonna add some chicken seasoning. All right, like a tablespoon or whatever. This is all the flavor. I want more power. Fucking go nutballs, dude. Go crazy. I want that decision to feel like the best choice of a lifetime. All right, stir it all together. Come on. I'm gonna stir this sauce. It's gonna look like barbecue sauce, just so you know. All right, yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right, okay. Okay, so you've given me, you're asking too much. You've given me your wizard answer. Now I need to know your avatar answer. Would you want wire? Would you want water, fire, air, or what is it, earth? Water, fire, air, or earth? You really got to combine it. Okay. Now we have a choir. Oh, lovely. Wire? No. Wire's not an option. Water, fire, wind, and air. Okay? Water was pretty cool. It was pretty cool until you started doing it. What a loser. Hey guys, I kind of liked it though. You talking about me? The Avatar? Wait, what? Are you the Avatar? Seize Cora. Cut off her legs. Leave her arms, though, for no particular reason. All of them. You guys can't choose all of them. You can't choose all. No, you have to be lame. They misspelled my name in the show. I knew something was a little funny about the way you acted. You seemed a little bit too confident, you know? The kind of confidence that comes with like an inner power, you know what I mean? We're not born that confident. No, usually in fact we're born less confident and it gets worse before it gets better at 30. Or, admittedly, worse. Cora's a good avatar. You're immediately defending Cora. The person you just met. Pee bending. Air, because air is a mixture of nitrogen, hydrogen, and oxygen. And water is 2 of those 3, so I should be able to get water going with some practice. I don't think that's how that works, because then like waterbenders would also be able to do air. And then like what's going on with firebenders? Wouldn't firebenders also be able to do that? Fire could just move the air around because of fire? Earth is looking really, like nobody's on Team Earth right now, really? Earth feels like the one that you would want to be on. Because unless people are flying, Earth is just like dead. It's giant rocks. I really actually want you to think about that for a second. Like, I do understand the prospect of like fire. Fire burns bad. Fire bad, all right? Now he's just ignoring me? No, I'm not. I said Earth? Yeah, but you said it like probably while I was like, I was jerking off, okay? I was busy, all right? I don't know what I was doing and I'm sorry, okay? I owe you 13. Whatever, all right? Put that on your debt. Imagine just being instantly encased in granite. That's what I'm thinking about, right? So like, fire burn bad, right? But if you're a bender, not so bad. Fire you can go like whatever. You can just be like, right? Burn people. But if you have water, you can put that out. If a person were to then go like, "Hutta!" and drop a fucking boulder on your head, you're dead. No, listen to me, no. If I tied your ankles down with like rocks, if I tied you to rocks and then dropped stones on your head, you're dead. You're not getting out of that. You're not gonna win. You're going to be dead. And I am going to win. If it was fire, I could try. If it was air, I could blow you around. If I did water, I mean like water might be fine because you have ice, okay? But rock will kill you. You'll just die. It's not like funny. You'll just be dead. Hour-long timer's done? Oh, yes, okay. Since those guys are done, I'm just gonna reach in there and I'm gonna rotate my sweet potatoes. I'm also gonna feel and see if they're a little bit softened, okay? I got some thicker ones, so we're just gonna see. Okay. That guy's feeling pretty close to being done. And then that dude is working his way there too. Cool. Sorry, I had to hold the mic there. I didn't really want to drop it. Do we need another timer for the squash? No. So I'm kind of freeballing squash, but it also kind of comes out around the same time as the chicken. It goes longer than everything else. You really want it to have that like roasted look. And if you've put it on the bottom of the shelf, it'll take a little longer. 3 minutes left for the chicken. Okay. Once that 3-minute timer is over for the chicken, I'm gonna take it out, I'm gonna flip it so the skin is up, I'm gonna bake it for just a little longer, and then we'll be adding our sauce. And I want to now go ahead and bring my sauce to a medium temperature so that it can boil and reduce. What did you mean when rotate the chicken? Literally take the pan and rotate it. Not flip. Flip is to take it from one side, flip to the other. Rotate is to rotate. I know that sounded like obvious, but I understand that it's not. Why are we all talking like we'd be masters? More likely we'd be meth benders? I thought you said meth benders at first. Can you imagine the world at large if there was fire benders, earth benders, air, water, meth? The meth benders would be insane. those guys would be going crazy. They would be bending, they would be slinging, man. Those guys could bend you. We don't need meth benders. Walter White would have been the avatar of meth. Walter White would have been the avatar of meth. He would have been. Start that book. Somebody start writing that book. That's the one. No more Adderall shortages. Finally, my brother-in-law can live. By the lore, Aang was the scariest person in the entire series after he mastered his bending, even without his avatar powers. Wouldn't the avatar bend 4 different drugs? So stupid. Just, okay, so it's just the avatar, and instead of the elements, they just have drugs. So you've got the meth benders, the weed benders. What is this? Whoa, shit. That's the only drugs I know. Cocaine. Cocaine. We got the coke benders. This is awful. I don't want this anymore. I don't want these fucking people bending. What is that? What would it do? This is awful. The 4 nations were at peace before the Fent Nation attacked. I don't want to live in this world anymore. I don't like this. This is awful. Can you imagine how awful this is? What are they bending? What is just killing people? What? Okay. Maybe we need to go back a step. Okay. Like I said before, I could crush your skull with a rock and you would die. You can't stop it with water, you can't stop it with wind, and you can't stop it with fire. If I hit you with a rock over your head, you die. Chicken timer's done? Yes! All right, let's take our chicken out and flip that bitch. Flip that bitch over. Hear that crackle? That's the sound of my glasses getting dirty. I need a little, you know what I mean? You could crush their heads with meth. I don't think you need avatar powers for that one. High density water is used to cut rocks. Well, I'm thinking, well, hang on. I'm being realistic here, all right? Let's flip our chickie, all right? Looking like it's halfway done, which is exactly what we want. We're gonna put it back in the oven, and this is gonna be the last bout. If you want to, you can check the temperatures right now. I will, just to talk about it. Let's see what we got. We should probably look at about 140. That's exactly what we got. Cool. 140. All right, I'll clean that in a minute. All right, chicken's about 140. We're gonna give this about 10 more minutes. Does not need very long. The next steps are all gonna be very simple, so don't worry. All right. 10 minutes on the timer, please. Thank you. You're making me hungry again. You have a talent for that with these streams. Treon, do you go to my other streams? Have I seen you in the other shows? So this is a loaded fake question. I know where you are. I know where everybody is. Not yet. Okay. Okay. If you go to my scary stream, you won't be hungry. You'll be scared. But the fact that I'm making you hungry right now is everything to me. I mean, the flowers, pristine, dude. I've been thinking about you, Pristine. I've been watching your streams lately. How's your trip going? Meth bending lets you crush people's heads with ATMs. I don't want to talk about this anymore. What are you fucking saying? Do you only play scary games? On Thursdays, lately, I've been playing scary games. This upcoming Thursday, I'll be at MomoCon, right? We'll have to cook when I'm home. I kind of figured that's how it was, and I didn't want to put pressure on you while you're on your trip, so I just figured we let it be what it is, and we just enjoy our time. You know what I mean? No pressure. What would fent bending do? Kill you. You would die. How do I make the sauce? Okay, you're gonna take a 1/3 cup of honey, or, yeah, 1/3 cup of honey. A good squirt of honey, right? You're gonna take 5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You're gonna put that in there. And then you're gonna put a chicken seasoning of your preference in there. If you don't have one, just let me know. We'll walk through how to make one. Once you've done that, put your pot on a medium heat. It's gonna come up to a simmer. You're gonna start to see steam coming off. Just stir it up every now and again. This is to get the moisture out. It'll thicken, and then that's what's gonna go on our chicken. I'm actually gonna bring it to a medium high. I'm sorry, Arar, but you're wrong. Aang broke a rock with Aaron's season 1 finale. Cut met. Hold. All right, listen, and I'm not debating what you're saying. What you're saying is true. I'm just gonna make a point, and I think everybody needs to know, and we all need to agree on this. Let's just be reasonable. How many of you in this room, just hold up your hand, how many of you in this room think genuinely that you, as a bender, as an avatar-like person, not necessarily saying you're the avatar, how many of you with bending powers think you would be putting up actual competition with Aang, the avatar? Just, I'm asking honestly, how many of you think you're actually putting up heat with him? Water is sharp. I respect that. I do. But how many of you think you're going to be competing with the fucking avatar? Just go ahead and tell me. I don't see a lot of hands. I see one hand. Okay. If you think you would get bodied by Aang, put your hand up. They'd use me to mop up my own blood. I'd compete and lose. With fent bending, yes. I mean, yeah, you'd probably fuck him up with that. That move would probably work on him. All right, cool. Sauce is starting to thin out just the way I want. Nice, nice. I fear nothing except the IRS. Dude, if I could shoot fire out of my hands, I would be on, I'd live on a volcano, all right? I'd lose just using that as an example. Fair game. That's fair, and I don't disagree with your point. Are you gonna dice any onions today? Do you want me to? I wasn't gonna. Do you need an onion dice? Do you want to learn how to do that? I can cut one up for you. I got one in there. I'm not gonna use it. So, you know, I kind of gotta, I'm not gonna use it, I'm about to go on a trip. I'm curious what your technique is. Okay, clear your mind. Imagine there's an onion right here. Are you ready? This is my knife. Are you looking? All right. Onion is sitting upright. It's got the pointy end at the top with all the hair on it, sitting at the top. I'm gonna rotate it to the side, chop that off, okay? Assuming I want small diced pieces, I'm going to then take it, I'm going to cut it horizontally, all the way up until the back, not all the way through. And then from above, chop, 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 going for centimeter sized pieces. That's how I do it if I want small ones. If I want strips, similar technique, but I'll cut off both ends. The horizontal cuts, why? You have to imagine the inside of an onion is actually like a ball. It's a circle. So if you were to cut all the way down, how many centimeters? Just one. If you were to cut all the way down across it, instead of getting, you know, like the little tiny piece that you want, you'll actually get a piece that curves down into that ball. It has a circle on the inside. So if you cut it, you're cutting those little circular pieces, right? So then you cut boom, 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 they all come apart. I would show you, but I don't really think it's a good idea to waste food. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, my sauce is coming to a simmer. I'm just gonna let it simmer for a minute just to get some of that moisture out. That's what I want. For anyone who's just joined stream, this guy has lost it. For the whole stream, he's been prepping imaginary food. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right, buddy. For those of you just coming in, he's made a whole roast turkey in his fucking head, but he can't see it, and neither can we. But he's still showing us how to stuff the thing. You just fucking keep going. You just shove it in there, and then you take it and you roll it around in the skin. Just so, why are they so funny? It's just wrong. The chat is so funny. I'm gonna let that boil for a little bit longer. Who said that? Mod that person. All right. Chicken's looking pretty good. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. My potatoes are done, so I'm going to take my taters out, okay? So potatoes are going to come out of the oven, and they're just going to sit on their own to cool, because potatoes take actually like forever to cool. Excuse me. Fucking cabinet just grabbed my butt cheek. All right, tater. Oh, get in there. Oh, baby. Oh, cool. Okay. I swear I had chicken stock somewhere, but I can't find it. Are you currently experiencing a bit of a disjointed process? It's all good if you are. Are you a little bit all over the place? Like you haven't gotten your rice going yet? If that's the case, don't worry. All this stuff can chill. Don't even worry about it. Chat summary. The chat has been discussing which drug would be the best to bend while streamer proceeds to lose his mind in his cooking session. I'm telling you right now, I would be an earthbender, okay? I would be an earthbender. Can you bend plants as an earthbender? Can you like give them really good like soil? Actually, think about that, man. Wouldn't that just be like super great? Because you could just be like, oh, fertile soil. And then your plants would be happy. Also, since you can bend metal, wouldn't I just become Magneto? Yes, it is pole-worthy. Pole maker, almighty and above, I beseech you once more to bring down a pole for me and my people. Chant to the pole maker, summon forth his mighty poles. I need a little pole, please. Which would be your chosen element if you could bend an element? Earth, fire, water, or air. Don't curse the pole maker. Pole maker's good. If I could get rid of all sand in my yard, that'd be awesome. Oh, dude, me too. You know, I chant that loud because I'm afraid the pole maker's dead. Why didn't we do the poll 15 minutes ago? I'm not a very creative writer. I think pole maker's dead. We're fucked. We don't have a pole maker. I chanted to the heavens, and I didn't get one. You know what that means, right? We're unmodding them all. We need new mods. Their career's over. All right, I'm turning my heat down off of my sauce so that it cools, because I've gotten enough moisture out of it, and I feel good. Pole maker applications where? I don't think about it. I actually really am shocked. I don't have a single mod paying attention. All right, chat, go crazy. I beseeched a pole maker and I didn't get one. All right, I'm gonna let my sauce cool down just a little bit. I'm gonna take it off of, they're all shitting. I'm gonna take my sauce off the heat. Timer's done for the chicken. You see that? Did you see the mental game? Did you see my fortuitous power? I knew exactly when it was about to be done. I'm just saying. You have to admire that. That's chef intuition, okay? I'm gonna let this sauce just chill out a little bit so it thickens, and then I'm gonna put it on my chicken skin, and then we're going to broil it, all right? And the rice cooker is looking pretty good. Where's my, oh, I need my rice spoon. So I like to go in and stir up the rice before it's done to help fluff it a little. You don't have to do that, but I'm doing that. Where's my rice spoon? Shoot, man. I don't know. Is the poll for what elements you'd want from the avatar? Yes. Exactly. Sorry, I'm at work. Oh, I'm sorry. What element would you have if you could bend an element? You know, earth, fire, air, wind, whatever they say. Earth, fire, water, wind. Lovely. There you go. You have a poll. If you're just sitting there, I just found out I can poll. Ha! 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 All right, you have a poll in front of you. Please vote on the poll. This is the most important thing that's ever happened on our channel. We've made it this far. We're now 13 years into streaming, maybe 16. And right now, this poll is the culmination of all of our efforts. This guy's drunk with power. It's a TV show. You're watching a television show. All right? It's a fucking moving picture. You want it to be exciting or not? All right. Chicken. I am now going to give it my sauce. So very cool here. We're going to take it. We're going to put it on broil. We're going to take our sauce and we are going to pour it all over our chicken. All right? So take our sauce, which is thick, a little bit dark brown, and just pour it all over the chicken. I have a lot of it. I made way more than I made last time. All right. And then you take that and you put it in and you broil it. Oh, baby. Gotta go. Later, Shadow. It's good to see you, buddy. So this last part, I'm just letting it go till it has like a nice brown... why the fuck are you guys tying the poles, man? Can't you... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You can do this. It's fine. You can tie this one. Earth and wind. That's actually what I would have said. That's not a fart. I wouldn't have said that. Who voted Earth? I feel like I have these people on my side, but I'm not seeing them. Sire, dost thou have a request for your great scribe? Nope. Ain't got nothing. Whoa. I just hear a cat. Momo! Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What's up, Momo? What's up, little kitty? Oh. It's Momo. Oh, little baby. Look at this little daughter of mine. She's such a baby. She smells the food. No, she was happy to see me. Look at her. Momo! Good girl. Hi, baby. I'm hiking right now? Really, Robo? That's wild, dude. She's so Momo. Aw, shit. It's a baby kitty. Hi, baby. Look at her. Look at what she does. She's like, she needs this. She needs this time together. Hi, baby. Hi, little baby. What you doing, girlie? What you doing, girlie? Gonna be out here until Friday? Damn, that's awesome. I've never gone camping. I want the first time that I go camping to be on stream. I've told this story before. The only time I've ever even been in a tent outside, my dad heard me asking if I could go camping. I was basically begging him. He didn't really want to go too far out. And I think there's a term for this. I think it's called like glamping, I'm pretty sure. He set up the tent in our backyard. And instead of us just camping out in the backyard, he also ran a TV out there. Had like a 100-foot extension cord out into the backyard. So instead of like camping, we just laid in a tent and watched TV. So I want to camp on stream, which is actually very possible because ooh, rice maker. We actually had the tent paid for on Throne, so maybe that's a possibility. Very dad move. What do you need, my dear baby? She does this every stream now. Oh, okay. What if I don't pet you? What happens? What's gonna happen? What if she just like turned off my stream? Hi, you baby. Come for the food, stay for Momo stealing every stream. She got up from her bed over there to come over here to roll around and beg for attention. Look at her. What, baby? What, baby kitty? All right, Momo. Get ready for a big baby stretch. Oh, yeah, baby. Right back to the same show. Hey, Fern, what's happening, baby? When I go broke, I'm gonna go live out in nature and become a cryptid. What? Why does the guy keep interrupting the streamer? I just realized you're talking about me interrupting Momo. I thought for a minute, I was like, what guy? Who's on my fucking show right now? Whatever. All right, chicken's done. Chicken done and almost done on the squash. Almost done. Squash is gonna get like a couple more minutes. How long am I supposed to cook this sauce for? So you just wanna do it until it's all combined, right? So when you first put it all together, you probably saw like the honey on the bottom and then like the vinegar on top. Just combine them. Chicken jockey. This is a cat. Would you guys rather be a cat or a dog? Dude, look at her. She's so into this. What if I get her over here? Come here. No, you don't need the chicken. Come here. Look at her. Cat, dog, cat, 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 cat. Probably. You could be convinced. When's Momo starting her streaming career? She's my co-host. We share the channel. I feed her. She graces us with her presence. An ocelot? Can you be it? Wait, okay. All right. If you... No. Let's think about this then. If you're a cat, what kind of cat would you be? If you're a dog, what kind of dog would you be? I feel like there's a lot more variety in dogs than cats, but maybe I'm just missing out. Bearded dragon lizard? What kind of dog is that? Panther. Okay, buddy. It's all right, dude. That's a little fucking cool. I wish I thought of it. Whatever. All right. Last thing I'm taking out is the squash. And then that is television. Oh, God. Come on. Perfect. Sweet. All right. That's actually everything. We're done. Orange cat, a cute one. I want to be a lab. Okay. Man, I don't know. I feel like if you chose to be an orange cat, you just like openly admitted that you would do crimes. Then again, everybody else admitted that already. All right. Okay, Momo. I'm going to have to remove you now. All right, Momo, no more. Everybody say goodbye to Momo. No, you can't do that. Momo. No. No. You stay over there. Everybody say bye to Momo. No. Momo. Momo. You can't do this. You're too smart for your own good. Stay over there. Stay over there. No. No. Playing this fucking game with me. I'm not doing it. No. You need a Momo baby carrier? I have one, but I am afraid to do it while I'm cooking. I have one. Let her stay? I gotta put the food on the table. What? I'm pretty sure she's covered in honey now. Let the baby stay. No. She is vile and disgusting and has no power over me. Hi, baby. There's so much cat hair, dude. Like, what are you even doing? This is not what cats are supposed to be doing. Please let the baby stay. Would you do it for a Scooby Snack? A baboon snack? Every time somebody says please, I think of that. When will you adjust your streaming times to Europeans? Can you cook in... I like that that's a loaded question. Can you cook in Fazbear mug? I can make you soup in it. It was nice catching a bit of stream. Have an amazing rest of your day. I finished eating. Later, Robles. Thanks for coming in just to eat your food. That's actually really cool. That made me feel really special. I just farted and it smelled like eggs. What? Why would you tell me that? What do you need? Why do I need to know that? Okay. What? Okay. Well, I'm gonna make my cinnamon butter for my potatoes, okay? This is a simple concoction, one that you will be able to do. So, I like my sweet potato to be like a dessert, okay? So you need a little cinnamon, you need a little honey. Nope, that's not it. Butter. And then you need a little brown sugar, which I got right here, all right? How big is your screen for Twitch chat? It has to be large for your big, bulging, beautiful eyes. My eyes are not bulging. Don't say repo to me. Do not say repo. I ban them. Ban them forever. Do not say repo to me. I fucking pinned the message. Green-eyed motherfucker waiting for the compliment. What are you even talking about? Why aren't they complimenting my eye color? This is like Germa if he cooked instead of had back pain and played golf. I play golf, all right? So you're gonna have to write that part down. Oh! It wasn't even scary, it was just loud. This is like Germa if he cooked. Maybe Germa's like me, all right? Send him a message, let him know. Say, you know, you're just like Arar if you knew how to cook. Don't say that. Don't say that. He'll get mad. Don't say that. I'll call him. How much longer for the chicken? Oh, shit. How much longer for the chicken after the flip? Usually about 10 to 15 minutes. If you can't check the temperature, you're probably good at this point if you started it around the same time as me, so don't worry about it too much. If you flipped it already, go ahead and take it out. Reduce the heat on your sauce completely, all right? So there's no heat on your sauce. And let that cool for a minute, all right? Just let that cool. They'll say, look at me, any second now. Look at me. Oh, shit. Okay. Butter is melted. Now what we need to do is add a little bit of cinnamon, baby. I'm gonna say like half a teaspoon, but you can do more. I'm not gonna do a full half. I'm gonna do half of a half. I'm gonna do a quarter teaspoon. Yep, that's a germ. Yeah. That's what I hear every fucking moment. When I play scary games, they say I remind them of Markiplier. You stream late European time? Good night. Damn it. Okay. I'm working on that actually. But thank you for dropping in. You know I love that. Golden spoon because gold is fun. Like a little spoonful of brown sugar. I'm just gonna mix that up with my butter. I don't know who German is. I don't know either. But I get his mail. You know what I mean? Gold is bold. Is that what they say? All right. I have my cinnamon sugar combo mixture, and I'm going to use that on my taters. How much money for you to eat a pound of sugar? If somebody walked up to me and they were like, 16 Benjamins, buddy, if you eat this block of sugar, I would really think about that for a minute. It's a lot of sugar. You get water. I can like become a hummingbird. Okay. All right. I'm gonna plate up Kumi's plate, but you guys are about to see the majesty of my dinner. All right. We're gonna do 2 plates at once, cause I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. A pound of sugar would put me in the hospital bed, so a lot of money. Ooh, I guess the question is, do you have insurance? It would have to be in the thousands. Okay, here's a better question. Would you rather eat a pound of sugar for $10,000, or would you rather eat as many pies as it takes to get a pound of sugar in your body over the course of a week? What do you do? The pies? Really? So what you just told me is you would eat like 45 pies in a week for $10,000. That's what you just told me. I just want you to know that. It's 2 cups to make 1 pound. Dude, I bet you I could eat a whole fucking pound of sugar right now. I kind of regretted it when I said it. You could hear me back out of that one. I couldn't even hide that. I couldn't do that. I don't think I could do that. I mean, maybe, I guess. All right, baby, come on. All right. So I have my little baby sweet potato. All right. I'm gonna make it look like a little boat. Oh God, I love the way that burns my fingers off. Fucking ouch, ouch and pain. Okay, we're gonna set that little tater off to the side. Cool. I feel like it would just turn the results of doing the cinnamon challenge. Yeah. Well, no, you could, I said you could have water, so you could just dissolve it and then drink it all. Feel like that'd be the easiest? Yeah, I mean, so like the only downside is you'll die. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna sweeten her tater after this. I'm gonna add her rice real quick, which is easy peasy. So I learned the hard way that too much rice is not much of a good thing because you don't eat it and then it just goes to waste and you just feel really bad. So we're gonna do less rice than last time. And when I say last time, I made this recipe like a couple weeks ago and then I posted it and I was like, hey everybody, check this out. And everybody was like, yeah, it's fine. So that bummed me out. All right, chicken goes on top of the rice, push that down, and then you take your squash. We'll give her this cool looking one because this looks better than the other one, even though this is the one that's not getting an Instagram photo. And you set that guy alongside like that. Looks like a big penis, but that's cool. All right, and then I'm just gonna cut open this. We'll go a little bit more open than that. Okay. I'm gonna spoon in just a little bit of the brown sugar combo. A pound of sugar would tank, a pound of sugar would tank mess up your insulin production, fuck your liver doggy style, and make you diabetic. Yeah, but money. Okay, $20,000. I think the real question is, do you have insurance? You know what I mean? You give her the better looking squash? Well, okay, yes, I do, usually. Usually I give Kumi the better looking items because I think that's what you do when you give somebody food. You know, that's what friendship's all about. Can't spend it if you're a vegetable. Listen, okay, I'm just saying, I don't really think, that's where the clip cuts off. I don't really think you gotta like, yeah, okay, it's not worth it. Yes, I agree, fine. I agree that it's not worth it, fine. Whatever, there's one plate, I'll show you mine in a second, because I got a decorative plate. I purchased a decorative plate for this stream, all right? I have every intention of utilizing it to its fullest capacity. I'm gonna completely remove the clothing from mine. I like it better naked. There we go. Because I don't have to fight it. Did you steal it from some poor grandma? No, but I got it from the same aisle. I didn't steal it from her in that aisle. Just to clarify, all right? I didn't steal in that aisle. I'm at risk of diabetes. And I would eat 2 pounds of sugar for 2 Popeyes biscuits. That is not a good decision. But I'm not your mom. Go nuts. Well, okay, maybe don't do that, actually. All right. Would you rather eat a pound of rice or drink a pound of soup? I think I'm gonna take the soup. The soup sounds a little bit more like fun. And also all I gotta do is pee. Like a pound of rice, I'm gonna like fucking blow up. Perfect. Soup? Pound of rice any day? Really? What? Why is this so split? Why would you guys, no. Why would you say, oh, that went right into my toe hole. Why would you say rice? Like, why would you even consider that? What kind of soup? Tomato. That adds a little foreign element. This is a fuckload of squash, dude. That's a family-sized portion of squash. All right, a little bit of this. They recently started opening Popeyes in the UK, and I hadn't realized it. That it gives you bubble guts. What the hell is bubble guts? What do I say? What is that? Oh, there's a poll. There's a poll. What is it? I don't remember. I don't remember 6 seconds ago. Okay, that's looking good. So now I'm gonna put my little saucy sauce in there, and then I'm gonna present to you the meal. Oh, then we put it all over it. This just looks like a mess. This doesn't look like a normal meal. This looks like a mess. Okay, and I'll use this fork. Oh, no, this is a spoon. And I'll use a spoon, fork. Okay. All right. Are you ready to perceive my creation? It's a happy family meal, and it's fairly, fucking put that right in there. It's a fairly inexpensive family-style meal. Feed your children, cheap. All in all, this cost me $7.98 a serving, total. So there you go. What do you think? You ready? More people would eat a pound of rice. You're nuts, dude. No, you're crazy. All right, let's lock in, chat. Let's look at this. Here you are. I present to you my dinner. It's so hard. It looks so fucking stupid. It looks kind of stupid. Okay, putting this in like in the hole of the squash makes it look so dumb. What do you think? On a scale of 1 to 10, would you eat this? You've got the sweet potato, you got some roasted squash, you got some roast chicken thigh, along with a little fresh dinner roll. What do you think, chat? What's our status on this one? I'm gonna eat some of it, but I need to get this to Kumi. Can we? Is this diet friendly? It generally is, but I would avoid the excess oil, and probably just put a little bit of cinnamon on the sweet potato instead of butter. You know what I mean? We need to summon Kumi. It's carb heavy. Fuck yeah, I need my carbs. I gotta hit like a very large number every day. Call Kumi. Call Kumi. Kumi! Ah! She's gonna think I like cut my arm off. All right, where do we start? Where do we start? Do we do potato, chicken, squash? What do we do? She's not. She's dead. Wait, she's not dead. Oh, I hear her. A little bit of everything. Squash. Hey, Coomer. I got you a little food. It was quick. This was not a long one. Say hi to chat. Be careful, Toby.
Say hi to Jaws.
Is Jaws in the chat?
He's watching through my screen share right now.
Oh, Jaws, what's happening, dude?
Hi, Jaws.
I love that guy. Yeah, take that.
What the fuck is that massive thing?
It's a squash.
It looks so funny.
It looks like a big giant ball sack with a penis on it.
Are these rolls good?
Yeah, they are.
Sure.
Yep. I'm good. Everybody say hi to Jaws. Everybody say hi to Jaws. We love Jaws. Dude, Jaws cracks me up. That guy's so funny.
Is there a bone in this?
And chicken thigh? Yeah. There was one in it last time, but I took it out for you. It's because I'm feeling sick and awful. I just don't want to be doing it.
I'm cooking. I can handle the damn bone.
Oh shit, my bad. Do you want blue or orange?
I don't know. Make chat pick.
Chat. Who gets which drink? Does Kumi get orange or blue? Whichever one she doesn't get, I get. All right, poll time. Sure. Kumi gets Pilk. She's not getting Pilk. What flavors are they? Oh, baby. Okay, this is Glacier Freeze, which, you know, exists in nature. And this one's orange. Who is getting which drink? What drink are we giving to Kumi? Blue or orange? Also, I'm gonna try the food. Is it good?
The squash is really fucking good.
Squash is really fucking good. That's a good review. All right.
Yeah.
You need a fork?
Knife.
Oh, yeah. Knife. I'll just sit it there. Blue one is sugar-free? Yeah. It's because it's usually mine, but it's cool.
The orange one.
No, they have to vote. They're voting on it. There's a 13-minute poll up.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just standing here.
Yeah, that's tough, buddy.
Wait, are you gonna eat the skin of the squash as well?
Yeah, you can. Why?
Because I was like gutting it, but I guess I shouldn't have done it.
You can if you want to. It's all the same. How long is the poll? Dude, you're going to be dehydrated and die.
You see what's winning, so I can
All right, we're going to look at the winner. We're going to spoil it. Blue.
keep it.
They voted for blue. They voted for... It's only like 3 minutes. All polls should be 1 minute long forever. Oh my God, the squash is amazing. Wow, that's good. You don't want the blue. She's holding a knife up. Okay. All good. Check the poll. It's looking... Why is it tied? Okay, everybody vote orange. If you haven't voted, vote orange right now. Vote orange as hard as you can. Vote orange. You need to cheer them on or you're not getting it.
I should go in there and vote.
You probably could. He's not respecting the poll. She gets both. I don't think you understand that that's just not going to happen.
I really want to.
Yeah, okay. You can have it.
Thanks, chat. Did you vote?
Nope. I like to be impartial. All right. Squash was good.
I hope their pussy is good tonight.
You You hope their what is what? I hope their pussy is good tonight? What does that mean? Like, I know what it means, I just don't know what it means. All right, right now, squash is kind of like the best thing on the plate. Oh my, what are you guys talking about? You should have voted against her getting a drink at all. Look what you did. I'm not anti-chat. I'm always on team chat. What? Have I been giving the impression that I'm not on your guys' side? With your overwhelming kindness and generosity? I'm not against you guys. I'm against the three of you that say things that are absolutely heinous. It's very antagonistic. Oh. I'll work on that in the report. You said vote orange, I voted orange. Yes. Okay. Sweet potato. Ooh. All right, everybody yell back at Kumi. Oh, I feel sick. It's okay. I'm gonna try all the food. Food was so good, I got excited. I'm just gonna eat a little bit of it. We'll just see how it is. I'm sure the food's good. So far, it's been tasty. Sounded like a death scream. It could, well, did you hear her in the bathroom the other day? All right, here we go. Eating the chicken. This is, oh, what am I doing? Chad, this is for you. Everybody say, ah, chicken. Say, ah, yummy, yummy, I love chicken, yummy, yummy. Mm. And then like start eating it, start chewing. I promise I'm not gonna put the butthole thing back up. Ah, yummy, yummy. Nobody's saying it. They don't want it. Yep, we're cooked. They don't like it. They don't like chicken thighs. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's actually so fucking good though. All right, Sid. Well, that's it, baby. We're done. Oh. I'm probably not gonna be able to eat all this. I'm gonna see if I can like put it in the freezer. Because I don't feel very good. But, yeah, what can you do? We all have those days. And you know what we say when we're having a bad day, chat? You put the cinnamon butter on the potato? I did. When you have a bad day, you say, there's always tomorrow. Because I'm not feeling very good. So I'm going to have to kind of wrap it up. I think I need to sit down. I did my best to keep the energy high, but I just don't feel good. What can you do? I'm probably going to have to wrap it up, y'all. Because I just feel like eating the food made me feel kind of nauseous. It's not really like what I want to do. But that's okay. What can you do? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna put the show to an end. But remember, next stream is kind of a sick one. We're gonna be streaming from MomoCon, like live from the convention center. I'm gonna put the graphic on the screen. There it is. Oh wow, there it is. It's in the room with me. You know what I mean? We're gonna do that. We're gonna stream from MomoCon itself on Thursday. It's gonna be insane. Some of you guys I'll be meeting there. I'm gonna be doing a little meetup, you know, just a little out in the wild meetup, just a casual thing. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. And as always, I'm thankful that you were here with me today. Sorry I'm kind of ending it a little early. You know, we've been doing this thing where I've been going for like 5 hours every stream. But I had, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna fucking tell you what I had. I had a chicken Subway sandwich before stream, like an hour before stream. And I have felt this entire time horrible. I felt like just asshole this whole time, dude. Like, it's just been awful. I think I consumed raw chicken. And seeing as how I'm about to go on a trip, that's terrible. So, that's just Subway. Nope, that's Publix. That's a public sub and not a good accomplishment. So that's kind of a bummer for me. What can you do? All right, I'm gonna find somebody for us to go to. I don't know, dude. Do people even eat at at Subway anymore? Is that still a thing that people do? Before stream, Momocon Discord call to get your reaction. Momo, you dirty, dirty dog. Before stream, Momocon Discord call to get your reaction. I don't know what that means. Feel better? Thanks, Bonk. I appreciate you, bro. We have a Subway in my town. I used to work there. Oh, really? All right, Momo. I love you, baby. But we gotta wrap up the show. Daddy's finna get sick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go blow it up. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Let's go to bum ba da dum bum. Hop on 2v8. Maybe I might go lay down. You can't. You know, don't do it. Momo, don't do it. You stay there. You stay there. I have the answer to this. Stay back by the power of mine, Flamingo. And my piss-filled coconut. Well, excuse me. I shouldn't have eaten. Okay, I am now going to bestow you guys upon a friend. Let's figure out where we're going. Let's go wrap this thing up, huh? I'm sorry. I feel really bad, guys. I'm sorry that I'm wrapping up so early. Should I keep going anyway? I can like dance. I can start hitting moves. I can just like, you know what I mean? I can start doing stuff if you want. I don't mean to wrap it up so early. You know what I mean? But I kind of gotta go. You know what I mean? I feel a little bad. Oh man. Well, all right. Let's go to. Fuck, I don't know. Wrap it up. I like to imagine there's like a big teleprompter in the background. It's like, all right, you're done. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go raid a friend of a friend. I'm gonna go raid a friend of a friend because I don't really know who's going on. Let's go to my Kumi's friend, who's by proxy a friend of mine. Let's go to Emma's stream because I don't really know who else to go to, and I honestly don't feel like browsing around. If I'm being totally honest with you, so go. Hit him with the fattest goat shriek or shrill that you have, and bestow good feelings upon each other. I gotta go, guys. I'm feeling pretty rough. I love you guys, and I will see you on Thursday for a very special show, and then I'll be coming back on Monday. So let's kick it and flick it. I don't know. All right. I love you guys. Bye. See you later. Bye bye. I'll see you.